Hi everyone, it's 3 Mums of 4. It's Friday where we are. End of the week, it's the weekend, yay! We all happy about that?
Yay!
How are you? How are you feeling about it being Friday?
Like I feel it being Monday.
Yeah, no change for...
It doesn't matter to me what day it is. I get up late, I go to bed late.
Well, I'm going to say as a mom, every day's pretty much...
Wow!
Yeah.
Am I another mom?
You are a mom, but I'm going to say as a mom, it's the same job every day, all day, right? We do all the
Get up
essential
late.
stuff.
Stay up late.
Just for summer, right? When school starts, it's not going to be that easy.
It's the same thing in my household.
So, how is it in your household?
Just kidding, I don't book any appointments until later in the day. That's it.
Okay, to avoid rushes.
Yes.
Yeah, but just between laundry, dishes, and meals.
You don't do laundry every day.
Whatever.
You're cracking me up today. What's all that?
You have a choice, right? You can deal with the solid field of laundry or the mountain.
Oh no. Once a week. And my household is about the same size as yours, don't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, about.
No, she has bigger clothes.
Yeah, bigger boys.
It's just about the same size in a sense.
Oh no, she has more loads to do than you. You have itty bitty loads.
You have itty bitty people with itty bitty
But itty bitty
bodies.
people dirty clothes more than bigger people.
You don't have.
So I would have more.
You don't have a teenage boy going in a mud race.
Oh, that's true. You know he did that, right? The mudder? What is it called? Whatever, something. Where you do an obstacle course and you dunk yourself in mud the whole way through 5K. Hey, when he came out, my husband's like, there he is. I'm like, where? I had a black child.
I take offense to that.
Well, he was a lot darker than you. He didn't even have white teeth anymore.
Gonna clean that up. I'm just kidding.
Oh
You're
my
fine.
goodness. I said chocolate instead. More like poo. Because he was covered in the gross stuff. It was pretty bad. Anyway.
Okay.
So a couple of episodes ago, we were talking about different hairstyles, and one of them was the afro. And then I happened to come across this stunning little 5-year-old Nigerian model who is the most exquisite thing. She looks like a live doll, and she's wearing a afro. So I wanted to show you girls this little model.
It's beautiful.
Is she stunning? Absolutely stunning, or what?
Does she have any makeup on?
She she doesn't even look real. She's so gorgeous. So anyway, I thought that was a nice image to kick off our show with. Stunning little princess. Another nice, light, happy topic is apparently the new look for fall is dark denim. So here's an image of some high-profile ladies sporting the dark denim look.
Oh.
I think it looks great. What do you girls think?
So in Texas, denim never went out of style.
All shades of denim?
Oh yeah, yeah. Dresses, skirts, tops, shorts, all that.
Yeah, that's quite a selection of the denim look, isn't it?
I like Kate's look. It's pretty nice.
What's your favorite piece there?
Which one are you talking about?
Kate.
Oh, that's Duchess of
Oh
Sussex.
my word. Megan. Where did I get Kate from?
Her sister-in-law.
I know. I'm like,
I think
yeah, I like her.
Yeah, it looks great. I have to say, I do think a darker denim has a more of a sophisticated, classy look than the lighter linen.
right. Yeah,
Lighter denim.
yeah, it's elegant.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. Well, it depends on the design.
It actually looks slimming too, do you think?
Dark-
Well, darker colours usually do.
Yeah.
I love the top too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that skirt and I love the jeans.
That really dresses it up for an evening look, doesn't it?
She's such a good dresser.
I don't like. Is that Beckham's wife? I don't like her.
Oh, I love the pants.
No.
What would you change?
just too much.
Well, she's such a tiny figure
Yes.
that it is a heavyweight fabric for her.
It's nice, don't get me wrong. I just don't like it for her.
All right, so dark denim gets the thumbs up from 3 mums of 4. Now let's switch to a more sobering topic to chat about. There's a divorce lawyer in England by the name of Baroness Fiona Shackleton, and she's been the divorce lawyer for Sir Paul McCartney, the ex-Beatle, and the Duke of York. So she's had some high-profile clients. Anyway, she's come out and said that she feels children should be taught in school about how to make a marriage work. And when I saw that headline, I thought, wow, now that sounds like a really good idea. What do you think about it?
It takes a village to raise a child, right? Unfortunately, if they don't have parents teaching them that skill, I think those are common skills that you would use in a friendship, right? I think that's what makes marriages last is friendships. If you could teach them friendship skills, I guess. Because apparently they're not picking them up.
So I'll read out a little bit more of what she says. Schools make time to teach children about alcohol abuse, drug abuse, sex, and goodness knows what else, but fail to address what is the most important decision they make, which is basically who they breed with or from. Interesting choice of words, breed.
When she said breed, I started
Especially
giggling because it's
in England, that's probably right.
Yeah, because it's a Jamaican term. I'm like, breed? I can't believe she just read that out loud.
Well, didn't Jamaica used to? No.
It's underneath the British colony. Yeah, so that's why I'm familiar with the word. I'm like, what a choice of word for a lawyer.
Because they're definitely entered the line of heritage of line, whatever I mean. You know,
Good breeding.
Yes,
Yeah.
lineage. Yes.
All right, so she says that it's a mistake to believe that marriage is just about the heart. It's a practical arrangement which has to survive to rear children, and it's for children who are the very sad losers when parents are selfish and decide that their own desires override those of their family. Children must be taught about the importance of considering the character traits of their prospective spouse, as well as realizing that fundamentally people do not change.
So what she's talking about is self-sacrifice, right? And I believe there's a quote that probably is very popular, right? If you want to be happy, there's more happiness in giving than there is in taking. So maybe if they taught that idea in school, that if you want to be happy, you have to be a giver and self-sacrifice for other people's happiness. And if everybody's doing it, then everybody's happier. Because you have to be self-sacrificing to be a parent and to be a mate.
Oh, that's for sure.
I am going to say that I agree with her 100%. I
Yep.
love it. I'm sorry. It's realistic. You know, it's not far-fetched.
And what is the divorce rate now?
Oh,
70%? I don't know. It's huge.
it is.
It's huge.
People don't just get divorced because it's for the simplest of things. Well, marriages are not what it used to be anymore in either way. But I don't want to get.
You know what? People change, and that means that they're not working on their own heart.
But she's saying fundamentally,
Right.
Yeah.
a person's character doesn't change.
It
Okay,
doesn't.
so let me ask you.
I believe that.
So let's look at. Okay, let's discuss a high-profile person who's had divorces. Let's say like Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he moved on to Angelina Jolie, I said, wait until it happens with her, because he's not in it for the long haul. And I'm sorry to say, whatever went wrong in those marriages, he bailed on both of them. And I often hear I've often heard that you don't change problems, you change mates.
Well, that's a difficult
You've got to work it out.
That's a difficult case to bring up because, as far as I'm aware, it was Angelina that divorced him.
Well, whatever the case may be, I didn't hear it that way. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's the way I heard
but
it,
this
but-
is the thing. In both those relationships, something went awry, right? So they're not working on communicating, keeping a unified front. They're supposed to be one flesh, right? So something went awry in those friendships.
It always takes two to make the marriage work. It doesn't work if there's only one trying to make it work.
Exactly.
That's true.
So anyway,
And there must be lots of forgiveness every day, all the time.
Because it's worth it for the children.
It is. And for your mate that you fell in love with.
Yep.
Have date night. And
So much history there.
yeah.
So much that you've shared together.
Yeah, but this world is so selfish now. It's about me, 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 me. They don't consider.
But and I'm going to tell you. So look at your statistics. I don't know the women's statistics as much as I do the men, but men who don't have wives don't live as long. They don't have happier lives. They die early. They're not well taken care of. So it's in everybody's best interest to be in a solid, faithful, trustworthy, rewarding friendship marriage.
And bigger picture, it builds stronger societies.
It does.
Right, because they are the building blocks. Right.
All right, so we're with you, Baroness Fiona Shackleton. We think that would be really helpful for everyone if we can start implementing some marriage advice into the curriculums of the schools.
So starts from home still, but I agree with her 100%.
So that's thumbs up from 3 Mums of 4.
Yeah.
Bermuda Triangle. It's been a mysterious location in the world with a lot of missing planes and ships and lives taken.
Is it myth or reality?
Yes.
I know.
Well, it's been a long time since I researched it, but I know that they talk about there's magnetic pulls in there that make sense that why it happens.
That's
They
what
can
I'm familiar with.
That they can scientifically prove why it happens.
Yeah.
It causes things to your dashboard of all your little readings to go crazy, and then I think there's human error after that.
I've always just thought bad weather, but a little bit more than just as simple as bad weather. So this article that I've been reading, it's come out from The Sun newspaper, and experts at the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom believe the mystery can be explained by a natural phenomenon called rogue waves.
Waves.
So these experts are saying the waves, literally ocean waves they're talking about, can rise up as high as, or it says in excess of 30 meters. So the bigger the boat gets, the more damage is done. It talks about how a surge of water that big can snap a boat. So this Dr. Simon Boxall, an ocean and earth scientist, said the infamous area in the Atlantic could see 3 massive storms come together from different directions, creating the perfect conditions for a rogue wave. And a famous example of Flight 19 going down, assuming it went down, it says a training flight of 5 torpedo bomber planes. All 5 of the aircraft vanished during a training session in 1945. So that's where it gets really eerie, isn't it? It's not just one plane that goes down. There's 5 planes flying along and they all disappear.
I think I'd fly around, or boat around.
Yeah, you wouldn't risk it, would you? You wouldn't
No.
fly through. Well, now, all these years later. So anyway, that's good. If that mystery's been solved, we can all avoid the Bermuda Triangle and avoid the rogue waves there.
And it's as boring as they come.
That is what?
Can you come up with another subject?
Yeah, don't criticize you.
Your one Cardi B subject in 8 episodes?
I have come up with some. Oh my goodness.
That's a low blow!
With such elegance it was delivered. She's sharp. She's sharp.
She hit me
What
low.
was it she said to me?
She hit low.
You're not just a pretty face. You actually have, what was it, something going on up there.
Oh my word! You hit me low the belt.
You deserve it tonight. You're so abrasive.
I'll take it. It makes me laugh.
Oh
And I didn't even come back.
And that's unusual.
Because there was nothing.
I really wasn't expecting you to say.
Oh man.
I really didn't expect that from him.
She got her brass ovaries on tonight.
And we're keeping that, not cutting that.
Oh my goodness.
My word. That's a good one. I'm gonna give you that.
Thank you.
It's a good one to keep.
All right, so Bruce Willis and Demi Moore had beautiful girls. One of them, Ruma, has had a makeover. She's unrecognizable. She looks so different. What do you think? She used to have the jet black hair and quite subtle makeup. And here she is, this...
She had a boob job.
you think?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Nope. They're still sagging and leaning to the side. Look.
Yeah, but I've followed her whole life. She's pretty flat-chested.
Yeah, that's not huge. She's still flat-chested.
Well, I must say, as soon as I saw it, there was such a dramatic change. I thought, oh my goodness, has she gone under the knife? Has she had made some drastic changes? But
No, it's her hair.
yeah,
That's it.
when I look closely, her face is still the same.
Still.
She's just got blonde hair, totally different hairstyle. Her makeup's
And
different.
she tans a little.
She's hiding her
That's
ears.
it.
Yeah, she's got a tan and her lipstick's a different shade. It's just a totally new look for her.
Yeah, she hasn't. I don't think she went on.
Do you think it
knife.
makes her look older, more mature?
I do actually. I do
Yeah.
think it gives her a more mature look.
I do
Isn't
too.
that interesting though? Because it's most women assume that blonde look is more of a youngish look, but that's actually making her look more mature.
It's the same look to me. The same cross-eyed. It's just a lighter shade of eyebrow pencil.
What do you mean cross-eyed?
Crooked nose.
No, what do you mean cross-eyed?
Means the way her eye is cut in that picture and the way it's cut in this picture. She looks the same to me. It looks like what I'm saying is doesn't look as if she have any work done whatsoever.
No, everything looks the same.
Yeah.
So, did she have any work done on her chest? Because
She's just in
hard,
black.
It's hard
right
to tell
there.
in
Yeah.
this comparison because we can't see her cleavage in the black outfit.
But you know what's more important here is I want to know what brought upon this emotional change, because when you make a drastic change to your look and your hair or your body, that is emotional. Something's going on in her life. She's either had some growth or going in a different direction, or
She's in Empire. She's a new movie. New look.
Is that the look she has in the movie?
I think so.
what's the movie called?
The Empire.
The Empire. Like
Well, that explains everything if she's blonde in a new movie.
We're not supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
It's not a good movie.
Oh.
It's not for our eyes. You know what I mean by that. Yeah, but
Well,
yeah.
that explains the look with all the cleavage. Then.
I've made a few peeps.
Oh, I see.
That's why I'm saying it's not something for
You saw a trailer.
us. Not the trailer.
No.
Saw a few episodes.
Okay, so what do you think? Is it better? Is it worse?
I like
Do
it
you
on
agree
her.
it?
Yeah, I think she looks great, and it kind of depends on, I guess, what's going on in her life at the time. Because
Yeah.
the black sort of gothic look is a very young, rebellious look.
Yeah,
Whereas
she's
this to me looks like she's older and more mature.
exactly. That's what I think.
Like a
She's
woman.
grown. Yeah, she's grown up a little.
So anyway, either look looks great.
Yeah.
While we're on the subject of rumour, her father, Bruce, had a roasting recently where, all his peers come on and poke fun at him. So his ex-wife, Demi, Rumour's mum, gets up and she makes some pretty hard-hitting jokes. So she introduces herself with, "For those of you that don't know me, I am Demi Moore." She added, "I was married to Bruce for the first 3 Die Hard movies," which makes sense because the last 2 sucked. That's pretty harsh. Then she goes on to say, "I look at our marriage like the 6th sense."
Wow.
She added later, "You were dead the whole time." Believe that.
These are more like.
She didn't write those.
These are more. Wow.
She didn't write those at all.
Apparently, he took it in good humour. He kind of laughed.
What's he
not?
gonna do?
Exactly.
Good Lord. I thought they were friends.
Says, following the taping of the roast earlier this month, Willis told reporters that he agreed to participate in the event because these guys are all my friends and they are all crazy in their own right. He says, it's just going to be a big room full of laughter, and you don't see things like that very often. You don't see, let's go down there and laugh as much as we can, he said, adding that it doesn't bother me when someone takes the out of me. This is going to be a big party.
Well, he's got a lot of humility, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I really like him now. I liked him in other movies. Fifth Element, I loved that. I loved, what was he when he was like the detective with the girl on TV? I wish I could remember its name, but it was adorable. I like him. I like his work. I always have.